For 3 generations, the Bond Racing Stable has held to a simple philosophy. If you take care of the horses, they will take care of you. That guiding principle drives every aspect of operations at the family's Songhill Farm and Racing Stables. From breeding to breaking, racing and retiring, our commitment to our horses is reflected in everything we do. Now you can join our Grade 1 winning team with racing partnerships starting as low as $3,000. Bond Racing Stables, 3 generations of thoroughbred excellence.
Feels like we're seeing an awful lot of good riding around here. That was a terrific ride by Charlie Marquez on the winner Rubies in Time. It was really improved for Rick Schosberg. Rode enough to stay in the game, never gave up that rail position, got forward, pace was honest, not blistering, but certainly honest. But it was important to stay inside, and we saw a lot of performances that saved ground, do well in there, and Rubies in Time, a blowout winner there. Charlie Marquez getting the victory. The stakes action culminates. The penultimate race today in the Queens County at 1 1/8. I always think of this race as a 1 3/16 race, which many of the regulars going way back, like myself, remember this as a 1 3/16 race. And speed, likely the name of the game, and the horse to beat is the 5 Musical Heart, who right now is vying for favoritism and should be favored. Kendrick Armouche, figure he's going to be aggressive with this one. And last time out, he was forced to chase Winston's Heart. Eventually, we'll see the horses. They look a lot better than I do. He had to chase Winston's Chance last time, and that helped set things up for Backside of the Moon, who ran him down. The Backside of the Moon's an honest horse. But Musical Heart's coming off 2 terrific performances, really stepped his game up for trainer David Donk, returns to Rob Atras, who claimed him for Mike Dubb. He didn't own him before, and he's gone back and forth between Dave Donk and Rob Atras, and he just feels like he's supposed to be the speed, and he's the horse to beat in here, going 1 1/8. But I don't ever discount Backside of the Moon. He's about as honest as they come. Ran down Musical Heart with the benefit of a little bit of pace to run at last time out on the wet track. He seems to run well pretty much every time he hits the racetrack, and this horse about to turn 9 years old, making his 47th start, as good as ever, and he looks to get his earnings over $700,000. Inside of him is Empty Tomb, who could be a bit forward here, and Manny Franco will probably look to get early position, perhaps inside of the number 5, and that can help his chances. I don't know what to expect. He ran that huge race 3 races back and beat Backside of the Moon, and Backside of the Moon was a little unlucky to lose that day, but still, I don't know where it came from. His next race was disastrous. He got absolutely hammered by Musical Heart, losing by 12 3/4 lengths, and then last time he was in a race at Churchill. Was a competitive race, but the pace held up, and he was right on top of the pace, and he was the one that backed up. We'll see. I don't know what to expect from him, but I expect him to be forward here, and that might be able to help his chances. Thought if you're looking for an upsetter, perhaps he's the right one. A lot of money right now for the number 2, Miriñaque. Miriñaque, I'm guessing, is the pronunciation. I don't get this horse at all. Feels like he improved going the 1 5/8. Now, maybe you think he'll move up for Wesley Ward, and maybe he will do that. But I don't know why you take a short price to do that, because to me, he's better with more distance. We'll see. He also doesn't have a lot of speed, which wouldn't help his chances either. Taking a lot of early money, though. We'll see what happens as this one ships in from Keeneland for today's 9th, the Queens County, one of the old traditional stakes, one of many we run here at the Big A, post time in 10 minutes.
In the ninth race, quarter-inch bends number 5, bends on the 5. There's exacta, trifecta, superfecta, and double wagering. 6 minutes to post. The horses are coming out for today's ninth race. The Queens County Stakes. It'll be running a mile and a furlong. Scratch number 6, Forewarned. Quarter-inch bend shoes number 5. 4 minutes to post. One minute to post. 1 minute. Horses are approaching the starting gate. Waiting for Musical Heart and So High. They're in the gate. And they're off. Quick start there for Backside of the Moon, and he's quickly in front. Musical Heart on the outside is racing in second, and then it is Empty Tune. Miriñaque is down at the rail. Then we come back to So High, and the early trailer is Danny California in sixth as the field races around the clubhouse turn. Backside of the Moon leads here by a length. Musical Heart is running in second. And then Miriñaque and Empty Tomb heads apart third and fourth. A gap of 3 to the two trailers, Danny California and So High. The first quarter was run in 24 seconds. They've reached the backstretch. Backside of the Moon leads here by a neck. Musical Heart right there on the outside in second. And then it's a length and a half to the duo of Empty Tomb and Miriñaque. A gap of 2.5 lengths to Danny California. So High is the trailer in sixth. Half mile went in 48 and 1. Backside of the Moon continues to lead here, and the lead is 3/4 of a length. The favorite, Musical Heart, on the outside in second. Miriñaque down at the rail in third, and then Empty Tomb as they begin the run into the far turn. It's Backside of the Moon, Musical Heart. They remain 1-2. Now they've got 3 lengths on Miriñaque and Empty Tomb. As they come for the top of the stretch, 3/4 went in 1:13. Backside of the Moon and Musical Heart. And they are heads apart for the lead. Then Empty Tomb, Miriñaque, and Danny California. In the stretch now, it is Backside of the Moon trying to hold off Musical Heart. They've been 1-2 right from the start. And Backside of the Moon now has a 3.5 length lead. Musical Heart running in second. The others are far back. It's going to be a front-running victory here for Backside of the Moon in the 115th Queens County Stakes. Musical Heart was second, and Empty Tomb finished third. Number 4, Backside of the Moon, was first. Number 5, Musical Heart, second. Number 3, Empty Tomb, was third. And number 2, Miriñaque, finished fourth. Results unofficial. 4-5-3-2. The time of the race, 1 minute 52 and 4/5 seconds. Returning now is number 4, Backside of the Moon. An 8-year-old bay gelding by Malibu Moon. Out of Balado's Thunder by St. Balado. Backside of the Moon is owned by Rapoli Stable. Trained by Rudy Rodriguez. And the rider, Jose Lezcano, his third win today. It's official.